Right.
Okay.
Okay, guys, welcome to Birchmount Buzz Podcast, where we break myths, we drop gems, and we build futures. My name is Precious Damian.
My name is Abanti Das.
Mr. Harriott.
Ackeem Shirley.
That's right. So yeah, I'm so excited to be here right now, and of course be recording this first episode of Birchmount Buzz Podcast. And basically, we just want to before we get into anything, we just want to know why we're here, what we're doing, and what this podcast is about. So, of course, I'll bring that back to you, Mr. Harrier, of course.
Okay,
So,
okay.
just what is Birchmount Buzz Podcast? Like, why are we here?
Okay, I'll put me on the spot already. Jeez,
yeah,
first
yeah.
guess. Okay, so pretty much, let me break it down from the beginning, like how we
Okay.
even got here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
okay.
So,
Give a story.
I at my old school, we had gotten a grant through the experiential learning department at TDSB to create a community-based cookbook. So this is a grant that's available to all TDSB students. It comes out every single year. So I found out about that grant later in the school year at my old school, and then I joined the project and helped to produce a documentary about the cookbook. So when I got to this school now, I remembered that grant, and I was like, you know what? I wanna bring some funds to this school, and ideally, I wanted to do some sort of podcast. That's the idea I had in mind. So when I got to the school, I think an email came. I can't remember if an email came out or if I just looked it up myself. But I saw the application. I met with Damian actually early in the school year because Damian approached me and was like, "Hey, I wanna start my own podcast." He was into podcasting. He had come across a page I did a little while back, and he's like, "Hey, I'm into the aesthetics, the visuals, all of that." So I was like, "Bet, you know what? Let's try to hop onto this grant opportunity and see if we can get a podcast grant for our school." So when we went through the application, we realized, okay, for this grant, it has to be focused on the skilled trades, right? So we worked together and put together application to pitch a project about a podcast project about the skilled trades. So here we are, and this is a podcast project that's going to be exploring the skilled trades as a post-secondary pathway for high school students and even other people outside of high school. Hopefully, they can tap in and listen to this. I'm really here to also explore myths, misperceptions, stereotypes about the
Yeah.
skilled
Very
trades. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah.
And just let everyone know about all the incredible opportunities that are available to people in the skilled trades.
Yeah.
And to kind of, give the skilled trades a little bit of a vibe because I
Check
feel
a
like
little bit.
oftentimes,
And it's
if people don't really talk about a trade, it's always unique,
They need the
whatever.
spotlight.
Yeah, so
They
let's
need the
explore
spotlight.
and let's do it in a way that's kind of fun, youth-centered, engaging. So yeah, that's pretty much the story, I guess, of
Yeah.
how we got here. Yeah. So
Amazing.
shout out to the experiential learning department at TDSB.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to
Big
them.
ups, yes.
Great. So yeah, I'm just gonna before we get into anything, I just want to speak to my own how I'm feeling right now. So I'm so excited first off because I remember at the beginning of the school year when we met and then I talked about this is what we want to do, I want to do, and then he came up with good ideas and he was like, okay, I have this, I do this,
Yeah.
and it was just so everything happened so quickly, right? And
Yeah.
finally we're here, and I'm super excited that we're finally doing this at Birchmount Pack. So excited. How you guys feeling?
Well, I'm feeling great. Well, I was in Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
Came back. He saw me. I was like, I'm in a podcast. I was so shocked, right? But I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm very, very happy, right? So it's a great opportunity for us. And I mean, thank you very
Mhm.
much. I mean, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was dope to have Ackeem on the podcast just because he's actually interested in the skilled trades, did co-op in the skilled trades, and it's important to have that voice reflected on the podcast. So yeah.
But for me, I think I just annoyed. I was after Mr. Harriott for so long, for a month straight. He just had to give it to me at one
Yeah.
point. I was after him for a job at this point, not really specifically the podcast. I was trying to help out during doing something in school, whether that's peer leaders or planning spirit weeks, this, that helps somehow. But then he told me about the podcast, comes out the mail in the guidance thing. Guys, sign up.
Yeah.
We signed up.
Yeah.
Thank
Here
you
we
for,
are.
thank
You
you
got
for
it.
giving us the chance.
Yeah, no
Yep,
problem.
yep,
Yeah,
you
shout out
got
to y'all for showing up. You know what I mean? You have to
Yeah,
show
yeah,
up.
yeah,
We all
yeah.
came
Yeah,
through.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
And I
And
mean,
Yeah.
made it
of
happen.
course.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So-
sure. And of course, to everyone who is here right now, making this, come to life. We love you guys.
All love.
We love our
Yeah.
production team.
We love you too.
Okay.
So what is skilled trades?
Ray, good question.
Okay, for skill traits, the basic learnings that we have is hands-on things that you do on experience, on the job.
Yeah.
You do things, you go in, you learn skills while doing it
Mm-hmm.
hands
More
on.
like experiential
stuff.
learning.
Hands on learning.
Yeah, I was saying the same
Yeah.
thing, to be honest, because skill trades, it's all about hands-on stuff. You know what I mean? I think in way back in 80s came out in
Mm.
80s. I think skill trades came out.
Yeah,
Not
it's
sure.
it's been
It
around
shouldn't
for a
it be
long
like
time.
around as
Yeah.
long
But
as
it's
people
still,
are
but
around?
like, yeah.
Like that, like it's a
But
daily necessity
Scoot is
for
all
you
about-
to
yeah.
like have those skills. That's why we pay other people to do those things for us because we can't do them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere you go, you see lightning in the house. You see cheers everywhere. I mean, you go into the washroom, you see, the water
Yeah.
running. I mean,
Toilets,
we
like-
need these things every day. So they're like, I'm pretty sure they've been around for a long time. So yeah. So speaking to your own experience, Ackeem, how
Okay.
has skill trades has impacted your life, and what have you learned so far?
Well, in my past month, right, I was in like co-op. I was in this wood shop,
Mm-hmm.
right? Shout out to them, and I mean, so they gave me this opportunity where I could like make stuff,
Mm-hmm.
use tools, small tools, wrenches, screwdrivers. So it's a great opportunity to like to go to be like to be there.
Yeah,
I mean, so yeah, that's a great thing.
great. And why did you choose the wood shop?
Why?
Yes.
Well, carpentry, right? That's
Carpentry,
what you're doing.
yeah.
Carpentry.
Well, I
Let's
call it wood shop. Okay,
let's put out the
carpentry.
carpentry. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's the proper
carpentry.
name. It's all good.
Okay.
I thought he was doing welding.
Yeah,
Were
it
you doing
was.
weld- so,
yeah.
okay.
But that door was closed.
So do y'all know
right?
the
That door was
difference?
closed.
First of all, y'all know the difference between welding and carpentry?
Yeah.
I mean-
Okay, let's
okay, wait.
let's clear this up right now.
Okay, let's
'Cause,
clear that first.
yeah, what is the difference between welding and carpentry? Let me put y'all on the spot. Let's see
Okay.
if y'all know
Okay.
this.
So welding for me, for me. So for what I think welding is, I when you see basically mixing metals together and sort of like making stuff with like metals,
Molding.
ions,
basically.
molding ions and
Yeah.
all that to like make gates or cages, all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff, right? And then carpentry on the other hand is more like woodworking.
Woodworking.
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
building stuff.
Don't
out
play
of
with me.
wood.
I just had to, because y'all were hesitating a bit
Don't
on
play
that. I
with
had to
me.
just make sure.
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
you-
No,
we know our stuff.
we just don't have the right way to say it sometimes.
I
It's-
mean,
but
we
we
have
know,
that
we
feeling.
know.
Yeah.
we know.
But honestly, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, I think for me, it was very recently that I started, and I'm still developing an understanding of the skill trades. In high school, I had no idea. You asked me what a carpenter was. I don't know what is that. I don't know. But like very recently, I'll say over the last couple of years, especially since getting into guidance, I really had to learn more about the trades because I'll be having students come to me like every day say, "Yo, I want to do electrician, plumbing, carpentry, this, like welding," and I have to know what these things are, even though I'm still learning. Like I literally just started to develop this knowledge in the last couple years, and it just shows how much still needs to be done to share that knowledge to the public. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because main kids are doing electrical and plumbing right now. That's the main trades, skill
Mhm.
trades. So like, welding is there, but it's not there at the same time,
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
people going to like the big
Yeah.
part in the trades.
Mhm.
So I would say yeah.
But since there are all these trades though, and people are mostly going to like the popular ones,
Yeah.
I'm saying, the other ones, they're gonna be like lacking a whole lot of people. They're still lacking a lot of people because most people find it easier, or like they find it more handy to go straight into electrician because it's like easier for them to just go there, or they have more connections there in that way. But you won't build connections. You won't like broaden your network if you don't get into it and actually work hard into the trade that you want to do.
Yeah.
So I also wanted to add, like, it's basically not just about being easy. I feel like it's about, people go into skill trades or studying skill trades because of the fact that it's lucrative for them, right? So I mean, plumbing is making money right now, welding is making money right now. People want to be there because of course I'm gonna make money from here. So I think it's not just about, okay, this is easy, I'm gonna go into this. It's about, I want to make money. I mean, that's why we're doing what we're doing, right?
I'll add something on that. I would say for the Caribbean, right? The parents force their kids to go into trades, skill trades. Have to. From you're like 12, 13, they're pushing this like skill trades. Could be anything.
Yeah.
Could be anything. So yeah, like in Canada is different.
Exactly.
In Caribbean is different too.
Yeah.
Right? Where I'm from, Jamaica, like parents forced to do like skill trades. Have to do it. Hands-on stuff.
Because they understand it's
Yeah.
necessary. It's a
I feel
necessary.
like-
You
It
gotta
is.
know these skills.
It is.
still,
Yeah.
I feel like for us, there's many conceptions, like misconceptions about skill trades
Mhm.
and the hands-on learning jobs, and like it's more dirty work for people or something.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
let's just try and play some games and then debunk all the myths that we know of.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
into it.
Okay, all right. Okay, how we doing this?
I'll say the questions and I'll tell you fact or cap.
Okay.
So your first question, or fact or cap, you can become a licensed electrician in less time than it takes to get a 4-year college degree.
Hmm. Wait,
I-
come
In
again.
less
Can you read the
time.
question
Well,
again?
Yeah.
You can become a licensed electrician in less time than it takes to get a 4-year college degree.
I'm
I'm-
pretty sure.
I
it's a
think it's fact.
It's a fact.
To be honest, it is a fact.
It is a fact because that's why most of the students think they should go into skilled trades because it's less school time.
Hmm.
It is a fact. So electrician apprenticeships typically last 4 to 5 years, combining on-the-job training with classroom instruction. This is often shorter than the time required to complete a traditional degree.
I didn't know
Right.
that. I didn't know that.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I,
didn't know
I would
that.
not say I didn't know that for my own self because I feel like a lot of people do not want to go into school, especially those that are not really good with school because, I don't want to go into school and spend 4 years or 5 years doing a degree and, while I'm not good at this thing, right? So a lot of people go into skilled trades knowing fully well that I'm not going to need 4 or 5 years to get ready and, industry ready to
Yeah.
get to work. That's why a lot of people go in because one, I'm not going to spend a lot of time and I'm going to be out in like 6 months, 1 year, and I'm going to be making money, right? So,
Yeah, and
I think that adds
honestly,
to
what
it.
I'm learning as well is that it really depends the trade that you're going into. Like electrician, very very high skill level in that trade, right? You're dealing with electrical wiring,
Yeah.
very very dangerous work.
Physics.
Yeah.
You got to know what you're doing. You can't be pulling up
Yeah.
thinking you're gonna wire someone's house and you
Yeah.
don't know what you're doing. So that takes a lot of skill.
Getting training.
And yeah, a lot of training, and you need to know like it takes years, right? So yeah, I think an average like four or so years to become a licensed electrician. And the thing about the trades that take longer to get into, like they usually are the trades that pay more because you're training
It's
for a lot
the
longer,
skill
right?
that you earn
Yeah.
from that experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Next myth. Skilled trades don't require any further education after high school.
That's a cap.
That's the cap.
That's a cap. Because
That's a cap,
the reason I
right?
said cap is because when I go to college, still need more learning in college, right? More hands-on like stuff, safety.
Mr.
Right?
Harry, as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
teacher, what would you say?
well, it's kind of unfair because I kind of know.
But as a teacher, like,
yeah.
do you think like our school prepared us for it?
Like to get into the trades,
Yeah, that
It's-
because most people think we don't need further education.
Yeah.
So, but do you think we have enough that we don't need further one after? That's
Well,
what they think.
yeah, but I think just in general with the trades, I don't think you can't learn everything in high school. You know what I mean? Like there's still a lot to learn after high school. So I think the school probably does the best job it can to teach. And maybe one thing we can improve on is just like really promoting. And I think we have a great skill trades program here. We got auto, we got construction, we got the welding class.
Yeah.
But maybe just we can think through like how do we promote these classes more so more students are encouraged to take them.
Yeah.
But yeah, after high school, you're gonna need to do a lot more. I think on the job training. You know what I mean. Some require you go into like college, do some theory work and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say definitely cap.
Yeah, so that is cap. Skilled trades require ongoing training, certifications, and skill development to stay current with industry standards and technologies. The next myth is you can start your own successful business right out of a skilled trades apprenticeship.
I think it depends though. I don't know, but I think it
Depends.
depends.
I
It
don't
really
Depends.
depends on
think
the
I want to say right out of like
maybe
apprenticeship
not right
because
out.
we just talked about like networking and stuff. You can't just build network
And further
right in
education.
school. You need to make sure you are like building network as you go. You start talking like maybe to your teacher. From your teacher will refer you to other people, give you more connections, give you more things to like connect with for you to like start your own thing later on.
I'm gonna say I feel like, hey, if you did your apprenticeship and you're done and you're certified, like I say, why not? I think you could start your own business. Why not? Like, what else would you need?
I
don't know, that's me.
mean,
That's what I'm
of
saying.
course, you need to connect with people. A lot of people come out of skilled trades and then you don't know enough people to like get you into the business. So,
Mhm.
I think connection, networking is also a huge part of people in skilled trades. Because like
Mhm.
you're a student, you just came out, right?
Mhm.
And you don't know a lot of people. Let's say you're an electrician, for instance, and you just finished your degree or whatever, or your program certification, and you're out,
Yeah.
right? So let's be realistic here, right?
Okay.
So you are out, and
Okay.
how do you get a job?
How like
You need to network.
You need to know.
You
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
work
People.
under someone for you to like
Or
But
some
this is
sort of
about
apprenticeship,
But this
right?
is not about starting your own business. You're not looking
Business,
for
yeah.
like to work
Yeah,
under
For you
someone.
to
You're trying to
start
start
up
your
a
own
business, you need to know people at least,
and not
right?
only that, you
Do-
also need to know
business-
how
you
like
could-
an electrician business also work.
Mhm.
Just saying off of that situation only, like
Okay.
because if you go into right into business, you are gonna like either have some financial problems or later on maybe it's just your luck. Maybe if
Okay.
you have like such good luck, like if you go into business and you boom, there
Yeah.
goes money. Pooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Sometimes it
just to round up
happens.
my own points, I feel like it depends because a lot of people are not so conversant with business. Not a lot of people would do well running a business. So if you come out and you feel like you can start a business, great. Why not start your own business?
Yeah.
But a lot of people would come out and it would be better for them to do some sort of apprenticeship, internship, or to kind of like get to know more about the business, to meet more people, to get connection before you can actually jump right into the industry. That's what I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
least.
So cap, you guys think cap?
Well, I didn't say anything. I said it depends. It depends.
Okay, so that is a fact. Apprenticeships provide practical skills and experience, giving individuals the tool to start their own businesses, even right out of an apprenticeship.
Yeah, 'cause you think about it, after you finish your apprenticeship, you're locked in. Like you
Yeah,
know how to
know
do
your
your
stuff.
stuff.
It's
You're
not just about,
licensed.
it's not
Like,
just about knowing
No,
your
we're
stuff,
just,
you know.
like
It's
everybody knows
business.
there's,
We're
like,
talking about
some
business.
but why couldn't you start your business
still
if you
need
know your
connection, though.
stuff? Like, why can't you just
But
start
you
that
don't
on-
know business
You,
though.
having the practical knowledge doesn't mean that you excel in that industry. To be
Okay.
honest, you need to know people. You need to really.
you
You
need
need to have the business.
connections,
You need to have the
like,
business part sorted out. It's not just about I know how to fix this wires and everything and lights are gonna come up. No.
Wait, I'm also saying like in a way like they also need to have like a fund to fall back on just in case something
You
happens,
need
and
funds,
it's not gonna
right.
just
So-
happen when you come out right out of a program. Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
always,
yeah,
always,
yeah.
always hit on network connection. You need to know people or know someone that knows someone at
Yeah.
least. You can't
feel
just come
you.
out and be like, oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
starting my own business.
True.
I mean, we live in a new age. Social media
a
can
lot
help
of people
you.
do that now though.
Yeah, social media could help you, but like,
Yeah.
I mean,
How far would it go?
I think you should do an apprenticeship or internship or something just to gain
Yeah.
more experience
Okay.
and know more people.
Okay, so your next myth is being a chef is considered a skilled trade.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
it's a
it
I didn't know
fact.
this before, but yeah, I recently found out.
The reason why I said yes or it's fact because it's still hands-on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Chop it up
Yeah.
stuff, and I mean removing parts,
And it also
all that, and
requires
I mean
it also requires you to go to culinary school, so
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
whole
it does
different
too.
hands-on learning that you have to go to, not just university.
And I also feel like cooking could be something that you're, just good at based on how you grew up or the kind of experience you had growing up, right? A lot of people are just good at cooking and making meals like me. I make good meals.
Okay, what's the best thing you
Okay.
can cook?
Ooh, on the spot, on the
Yeah.
spot.
You talking about you
You
make
know,
on the
meals?
spot.
Talking about you make meals.
Yeah.
Maybe we can come back to that.
No, you talk about you
On
make
the
meals.
spot.
What do you mean? You should be able to tell us.
Okay,
that.
yeah, I'm very good at. I'm Nigerian, so I cook a lot of Nigerian meals very well,
Okay.
and I'm also kind of like learning a lot more intercontinental dishes. So yeah,
All right.
I'm
Maybe
good.
you can make us
Welcome,
some.
cook.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Welcome, cook.
next episode we'll
Well,
be eating some food
next
by.
time-
Probably.
Mukbang.
Yeah.
I should
Mukbang.
actually start a restaurant.
Some rice
There you
and
go,
peas.
skilled trades. There you go.
you know,
You can
handsome
start a
stuff.
business.
So I feel like it's something that you can be good at, and from there you could probably go to school or just get better at cooking and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, so that is definitely a fact.
Mm.
Culinary skills require extensive training, expertise, so that makes chef skilled workers. Your next myth is if you choose a skilled trade, you're locked into that specific job forever.
Cab,
Where? No, hell no.
No,
Cab.
I wouldn't.
cab.
Well, we have someone right now who I thought he did welding. Now he switched it to.
You know.
There it is. It's not.
Carpentry,
It's
like,
not
now I'm
switching. It's not
confused.
switching.
Right.
I'm thinking
But-
about it.
Okay.
Once you choose a skill trade, it's a skill that you basically learning, and you can learn more skills. It doesn't just stop there, and that also that also connects with like other degrees. If you get one degree, you can get another one if you really want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
That's just up to you.
Yeah, so that is cap. Skilled trades provide a foundation of transferable skills. So definitely you can go into related fields. You can specialize in that field, pursue further education, but you can even transition into like other sort of skill trades, other
Yeah.
roles.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Your next myth is there's a shortage of skilled tradespeople in almost every field right now.
There it is.
Okay.
In
I was-
every
I
field.
would say
every
cap.
Almost every field.
I would say cap.
Almost. Okay.
I
Almost.
would
That's the
s-
key word.
I would say a lot of people that did used to do skill trades that are like experienced and stuff,
Yeah.
they are retiring because they are getting like
Facts.
old.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say they're like short in every field.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
let's say the culinary one, there's young chefs that are entering every day.
Yeah. We have.
But I don't know about the other ones.
But I feel like I said cap because electrical, right? It's a
Mm.
big of a thing in our generation where everybody wants to like leave school and do it. That's just a
Mm.
cap.
Oh.
Like if it's like carpentry,
Mm.
it's a fact. It's opening space.
Yeah.
But electrical, cap.
You think everyone wants to go? A lot of people want to go into electrical, but
Yeah.
maybe not
I
as
didn't
much
know that.
carpentry.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it is.
I just think that like Abanti said, I just think that a lot of older people are retiring, and I mean that leaves a lot of space for new people to come in. So I feel like there might be shortage somewhere, but not necessarily all the skill trades. That's what I think.
Well, that is actually a fact. There's a shortage of skilled trades people in almost every field, which is sad to see.
Interesting.
Do y'all have anyone do you know that is in the skilled trades, like family members? Like for example, for me, like my dad, he works in the skilled trades. He's like a automotive mechanic. Like he fixes cars. He's been doing that since
Yes.
before I was born.
Same
Wow.
for
So
me.
you know what I mean. So like he's
Yeah.
definitely. I don't know if he's gonna retire soon, but he's been in the game for a minute.
Mm.
And I just recently, now that I'm thinking about the trades, I'm like, oh wow, my dad's really a certified, mechanic and all that, and he's been working the
Yeah,
skilled
I
trades
have
for a
I
while.
have a sister who do welding.
Oh,
My sister do welding, yeah, in
Interesting.
Jamaica, yeah.
Women in
Okay.
skill trades.
Here we
Jim-
go. We
uh,
need to
women
get her on the
back.
podcast.
Yeah.
You might have to zoom her
Yeah.
in. Yeah, get her on the
Jamaica,
Zoom.
I mean,
you know
That's so
when
cool.
the field trip that we went to yesterday,
Mm.
oh
I
yeah.
knew some people there that actually worked there.
Mm.
Oh, really?
But I just didn't say anything because we were busy doing work. But like
Like not the students, people actually.
Students.
Oh, students. Some of the
Students.
yeah,
students.
yeah,
Oh, cool.
students. But there are people like that work in the skill trades now
Mm-hmm.
that joined recently,
Mm.
and it's good to see like your own people that are trying to like learn like everyday
Yeah.
things,
Mhm.
Okay.
skills, and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, so I would say my sister said, you know what, go do welding from like a young age. I grew up seeing her do welding as a woman, so I was like, you know what, I can do it too, you know what I mean? I'm a man, right?
Yeah.
So
Inspiration.
yeah, right? So that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing welding right now. 'cause I love it so
That's
much.
dope.
Nice.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What about you, Damian? Do you know anyone?
For me, I don't really know anyone who does skill trades, but like my grandma, she used to cook a lot, so she
Mm.
told me about this skill that she learned in one culinary school in the 90s. Blah blah blah.
Some good
So yeah,
eats.
she's in that space.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the only thing I know of. No other person in my family actually. Actually, pause. Hold on. I think I know someone
Yeah.
else. I think I
Also,
know
just
someone
remember
else.
some people too.
I just remembered someone. Yes, my auntie. She used to make clothes. Right. So she makes. I don't know if that's what we consider a
That's
skill
a good
trades
question.
here,
Mm-hmm.
but
It is actually.
Yeah.
Did some research. They do consider tailor as one of
Really?
the skill trades.
yeah.
it-
So she was a tailor.
Still
She
hands-on
makes
stuff,
custom
yeah.
clothes. Yeah. She literally could make your pants, anything, the sweater you're wearing. She could get
Mhm.
the materials and then make everything from
Little
scratch,
stitch up.
cutting, sewing. And I remember I used to help her with kind of like paper stain. I don't know if we know what that is. Paper
Yeah.
stain to like make clothes a bit more heavier.
Mhm.
Sort of like, yeah. So I remember she used to do that too. So
And I
Oh.
feel like there's a lot of trades that are not on. Because I know in Ontario
Mm.
officially there's at least 140 skilled trades like
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
province, but I feel like there's definitely like probably more trades
Yeah,
out
that we
there
don't
that
even
maybe are
know
not like
of, yeah.
documented on
Yeah.
paper as a certified trade or whatever.
'Cause
But
I even learned a
Yeah.
new thing yesterday where HVAC.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
HVAC,
Heating,
yeah.
ventilation, air
Heating,
conditioning.
ventilation,
yesterday.
air conditioning.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
new thing I learned.
Yeah, I have a friend who's doing that right now actually.
Every day, like, you learn new stuff.
Yeah.
Every day, learn new stuff.
Yeah. So y'all want to talk about the trip yesterday to the Skilled Trades College of Canada? Interesting. Let's start with you, Mr. Harriott. So tell us, what was the experience like going into the college and kind of
Mhm.
like seeing everybody, especially the work that those guys were doing?
Honestly,
Amazing.
I didn't expect the on-site campus.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Like,
whole
like
whole
inside, there's
framing.
a whole house, and they
So
were
cool.
Yeah.
building. I was just like, Oh.
It's
So
a
cool.
house.
Okay.
It's a house they're building inside of a house, basically.
Pretty
The
much.
practicality
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
for me. I love, love, love. Tell us, what's your experience like?
So initially going in, I was just surprised at how many people were in there. Like, I thought we were gonna get.
Yeah.
I knew they were gonna be students, but I didn't
Young
know there were gonna be so
people.
many. Yeah, a lot of young people.
Yeah.
actually.
A lot of young people, which is dope because we're seeing a lot more young people going into the industry. But yeah, I was surprised, happily surprised to see that there were so many people in there. Like
Yeah.
literally, we had to be like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like there was just so many people in the
Yes.
room. So that was really dope, and everyone was really excited about the work
Yeah.
that they were doing. Everyone's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
engaged and
Yeah.
involved. I didn't really see no one standing around like, I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
here. Well,
Yeah.
people are paying to be there, mind you, but
So,
it seemed like everyone was excited to do their work, and everyone's really friendly and was willing to like have conversations with us and
Yeah.
teach us a bit, you
But
know.
one thing I can add on that one too. There's no hazards or there's nothing
yeah.
on the floor. Right, so
yeah,
clean.
that's good notice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're so clean.
Yeah.
Electrical or plumbing side, so clean.
It was so
Mhm.
set up.
Yeah, like so proper. I'm being honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just love the practicality, like I said before. The fact that these guys are actually building something.
Yeah.
Like we're not just going there to sit down in a classroom and write notebooks and read and all that, pass an exam test, whatever. We're going there to actually learn and to put into practice what we're learning in class, right? So I love the fact that these guys are actually doing something, and the work that you're doing there, oh my God, mind blowing, mind blowing.
Yeah, building a whole house in there, a whole
Nice.
framing.
The
Yeah, I
whole
was so
house,
shocked.
crazy.
I'll be honest, I
Yeah.
was so shocked when I walk in.
Yeah.
First thing I see, a whole framing. A whole frame. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And one thing I think that's really dope about the Skilled Trades College of Canada is a lot of times when students come out of high school and they're wanting to go into the trades, they don't have maybe a lot of skills to get into it, to get an
Yeah.
apprenticeship. Because
Yeah.
with an apprenticeship, you need to have some people are looking for people to work under them if they have like experience. They kind of, if it's your first time plumbing, you're doing plumbing and you've never seen like a pipe before or something, like no one's gonna want to take you on as an apprentice.
Yeah.
So well, at least with the Skilled Trades College of Canada, you can get some like pre-apprenticeship training, you can get some foundational knowledge, some theory. So that way when you graduate and you leave the program, you go out
Yeah.
there, you can land an apprenticeship a lot easier because you're coming in with a skill set, some knowledge, some insight. So yeah, shout out to them.
So I was talking to, like, I think teachers, right? They said, because I can't read blueprint, right? For, like, no skill
Yeah,
trade,
yeah.
I can't read blueprint, right?
Wait,
He said-
before you go ahead, what is a blueprint? Because I had that
Okay,
question
blueprint-
yesterday. I'm like super
Blueprint?
lost. What are we? What
Yeah,
are we
you got
saying?
okay.
It's-
It's a piece of paper,
Mm.
right? If I'm being honest, with the top view, side view,
Front
Mm.
view.
and front view.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, the
okay.
whole framing.
Of what you're trying to
Yeah,
build.
yeah.
Of
What you're
what
trying
you
to
whole
it's
build.
thing,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
perspective of each thing that it would look like for
Yeah.
you to build, so you know like
Oh,
what
like
to build,
literal
where from.
blueprint. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
every inches
Mm.
of the building.
And I
On
took
a
piece of
actually a
paper.
tech class when I was in grade 9 and 10. I hated it.
What's that class?
Only-
What class
okay.
is that? Was it construction?
It was like I was in SATech and it was like the grade 9 auto tech class,
Okay.
and it was like you have to build like wood shop stuff,
Mm.
and they had made us do AutoCAD. My brain exploded like 3 times. I almost cried maybe in that
Yeah.
class so many times because I couldn't do it. I genuinely couldn't do it because that's how much blueprints I had to make, and I was just like, I can't.
And the thing I love about what you're saying right now is because a lot of
Mhm.
people have this misperception that people who are quote unquote unintelligent go into the skilled
Yeah.
trades,
Yeah.
you go to the
Yeah,
trades
I
because
was
you
gonna say
can't
that.
get into uni.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it's
The
work
you got to be
that
mad
you
intelligent to be in the
do.
trades. The numbers, you got to know math. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Sometimes science with physics, you got to know how to read a blueprint.
Yeah.
Like it's all it's
'Cause
It's a lot of
complicated.
I
work.
took welding class, I think 3 times or 2 times,
Mm.
just to learn blueprint
Wow.
in Birchmount Park.
Mm.
Did you have
Wow.
to do AutoCAD?
No,
I
But in
don't
welding-
like those.
3 times class, 3 times
Yeah.
for the blueprint,
Yeah.
and I still don't understand. Like half, yes, but like the whole whole thing, nah. The drawing part is like I can't draw, so it's like it's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
It's actually cool how they do it though. Like if you know how to do it, like I watched my friend try to do my work,
Mm.
and I was like, okay, she knows how to do it. This is so cool,
Don't
but
kill
I
me.
still don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even watching my auntie and the work that she does with the custom made clothes, the fact that she has to calculate 12 divided by this,
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
like
yeah,
this,
yeah.
she'll literally she will calculate every inch of the human body, like from here to
Mm.
here to here. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this.
Too much work.
I love fashion, but I'm not going to be doing this. No,
much work,
no,
eh?
absolutely not. And specifically for those that are watching and want to get into skilled trades, probably like using or getting into the Skilled Trades College of Canada, you can as well check out their Instagram and their websites to kind of like find out more information.
Okay, so now we can just play a quick game just to see if we know all the information that we learned from the trip, and in genuinely, just in general, if you know about skill trades and stuff.
Okay.
Right, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do
Ooh.
this.
Testing your knowledge.
All right, but is there a prize at the
Okay,
end?
period.
Yes,
Okay.
Prize,
Prize
let's
at the
go.
end? All right,
Are you gonna give us a prize?
No, definitely.
We don't have it. We don't have it then.
Okay, so guess the trade. I tame the flow, both hot and cold. Through pipes and valves, my story is told. What am I?
Plumber.
The
You're
plumber said
Yo,
plumber.
plumber.
You're
Plumber.
What do you think?
I don't know about who works with pipes, Mr. Harriott.
No, I'm not telling you. You have to make a guess.
Well,
the
well,
Oh, you don't have to guess.
yeah, but well, it could be both electrical or plumbing. Reason why? Electrical do plumbing like little pipe.
Oh, if they have to.
Electrical, yeah, little pipe
Okay.
running. So but
Okay.
mainly,
It
In
might be
that way,
electrical,
this so
'cause
does
I'm
general
seeing hot
construction.
valves.
yeah, but still, it's plumber.
I'm gonna say plumber.
Yeah,
Plumber.
Plumber. I'm seeing hot valves. Or I'm hearing
valves.
hot
Hot
and valves somewhere.
Like, what do you
it
mean?
is.
Like, electricians and the
Oh,
valve hots kind of
oh,
thing.
Yeah,
So
I
it
don't
might
think
be
so.
electrician.
but it could be plumbing.
Well,
Same time could be
I'm just
both.
gonna say
Guys,
electrician.
it's
Pipes.
both
I'm
hot
saying
and
pipes
cold.
and valves. I'm definitely saying plumber.
Electricity doesn't work with cold.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, it's both hot and
So
cold.
plumbing.
Yeah,
So
plumbing. We're saying
plumbing.
plumbing.
Okay,
Lock
we've
it
come
in.
to a
Plumbing.
consensus.
Lock it in, guys, it's plumbing.
It is plumbing.
Okay.
So good job. I bring the spark, the light, the power from wires and circuits hour by hour. What am I?
Now that's electricity. Like electricity.
Electricity.
Like electrician.
Electrician.
Electrician,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd say electrician. 100%.
Same.
I agree.
That is electrician. Okay.
But could be HVAC. At the same time. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You did
yeah.
say heat. I said heat in there. Heat. Did it say heat? What did it say?
There's
What did it
heat.
say in the
Heat.
clue?
I bring the spark, the light, the power from wires and circuits hour by hour.
Spark, light. Yeah, no. I think
No?
electrician. All right. Next.
Okay.
What's the next one?
Alright, next one. I control the air, the heat, the chill. To keep your comfort, I fulfill. What am I?
Now that's HVAC.
That's HVAC. That's HVAC.
That
Okay.
is Control the
100%.
heat code, definitely.
Yeah.
Locked in?
Yeah.
That is HVAC.
Period.
Next one. With flavors bold and dishes bright, I craft your meals both day and night.
That could be me. Could be me. Yeah.
Could be you. It's
Me, yeah.
crazy. Could be you. It's
Chef.
crazy.
You're not a
That's
chef.
a chef.
I'm a chef.
Chef. You cook too?
Of course.
Okay.
I'll
You have to bring.
Everything.
So 2 of y'all have to bring food the next
Snap
episode.
it,
All right,
snap
bet.
it. Yes.
I
Chef,
actually
we're
saying
can
chef.
cook, so let me
Locking
just
it in,
taste
chef.
Okay, that is chef. So you guys are on a roll here.
Jeez, you're too easy for us, man. Level it up. Level up the questions,
Okay.
bro.
Come on.
Okay.
I breathe new life into spaces worn and old, where walls once whispered, stories yet untold. I mend the broken, reshape what's out of place, and build anew a smile upon your face. What am I?
Hold on.
You're a welder.
Hold on.
You're a
Breathe
welder.
new
Hold
life
on.
into a space. Welding. Why do you
That's
say welding?
Nah, 'cause like,
construction workers.
I'm hearing I banned something iron somewhere.
I didn't hear iron.
That's-
Definitely iron was not in there. You're making that up.
That's-
Nice.
that's-
Construction
I-
workers.
That's home.
Construction.
That's home.
Wait,
Home
home
renovator.
renovation?
Home
Is it-
renovators.
Is that
yeah.
that would be like a construction
construction,
trade?
general
Construction trade?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Can't be welding. There's no
I
iron or
legit
nothing.
had Brendan
You know,
bending
he-
something, so I felt like
Construction.
So-
I think it's
sounds-
general
Breathe
construction.
new life into a space.
Like home
renovation.
reno or
construction.
general
Home reno do like
okay.
they build, right? Framing everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock it in. Home
Tiles.
reno.
They do all of that.
I thought I had you guys for a minute, but it is home renovator, so
Hey, that's why we're doing this podcast because we're
Okay.
on
Oh, we
point.
know. We're on top of the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
What's next, y'all?
Absolutely.
Actually, there's
Um,
no next.
There's no
Oh, we're done
There
with
is
that.
no next
That's it. Jeez, time's up already.
So yeah, absolutely. Like I'm so excited that we're starting this podcast, and we're gonna be diving in for this year. We're gonna be talking about skilled trades. Debunking a lot of myths. We're
Yeah.
gonna be going deep and deep and deep,
What-
understanding a bit more about the industry and kind of like sharing as much as we can find. And look out for all the guests that we're gonna be bringing in, from
Yeah.
students to experts to come like
'Cause-
share info with us. So yeah.
I'll be honest. Since I'm here, right here, I learned a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot about skilled trades. I love it. learned a lot about it. So yeah, it's a good opportunity to
I'm curious to know what are y'all looking forward to with this podcast. I know this is our first episode. We have
Yeah.
a few more episodes to do before the end of the year. What are you most excited for, I guess? In terms of the content, but also just the
The guests.
experience. Like, what about you?
the guests, also the guests,
Looking
to
forward to
see more ideas. I
Mhm.
mean, heard different stories, what they like, why they pick trades, why they
Yeah.
pick this or that. And I mean, so yeah, that's the guests.
Maybe in a way we can let the people that are picking for universities and college next year, maybe they will know what to do, and they won't be confused if they don't know if they want to do like pursue
Mhm.
like universities or college. They can
Mhm.
try trades if you want to. You can try like culinary. You can try carpentry. You can try welding. You can try plumbing. Whatever you want.
Mhm.
Just
140
it will be like
trades
a
out there.
more information you
Yeah.
will know from us. We'll try to give you more insights about people that already work in it or people are pursuing in the industry. We'll try the best.
So would you say that's what you're looking forward to? I guess a lot, like sharing that information with everyone, or
Mostly because I feel like we don't give a spotlight to this topic in general.
Yeah.
Because right now, I think all the spotlight should go to this. Because everybody already like talks about universities and college so far. Because everybody just applied. So right now, everybody's just like either waiting for their applications or they're just stressing over things that like they didn't apply. If you didn't apply because you didn't know what to do, maybe you will know something to do right now, or like you will be prepared for next year.
Yeah, basically just to add on to that, I feel like I'm so excited and looking forward to, kind of like sharing more information and kind of like eye-opening information, like you were trying to say, and also that the fact that we'll be working together.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm just so excited that we're doing this.
I'm already
And
glad that we work together.
of course.
I'm sad. Can y'all bring me back? Like, is this my only episode? Am I done after this? Like, y'all getting rid of me after this? I'm like, yo, can I come back?
Okay, of course. Yeah, and just basically, the new faces that will be coming in different episodes and, kind of like sharing knowledge with us, sharing what they know. And of course, I'm so excited to have them and, talk to them and, of course, share what we know, what we're learning. I'm learning as well, and I'm so excited that we're, talking about skill trades because I barely know a lot about skill trades. So this is an opportunity for me to learn. And yeah, I look forward to all the amazing episodes that are coming on. And yeah, let's get it.
I can't wait for it.
Let's get into it.
Patiently, I'm waiting
Yeah.
patiently.
Check
Right,
our
there we go.
social handles. Obviously, we will post more content from the trip, from things that we post, like behind the scenes, behind like the content, just the team meetings, everything. We'll start posting on our social handles. Please check out our TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't just check, follow, like, share.
subscribe,
What he
all
said.
that.
Exactly, of course.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So that's a wrap.
So
Thank
good.
you.
That's a wrap.
There we go. First episode down. Okay, good job, everyone.